gonna fix this outfit today. There's genuinely nothing wrong with this outfit, but it feels just okay. So we're gonna change that by using Vogue's spring issue. So recently I turned 40, yeah, and my family threw me a birthday party. And this was sort of the outfit that I defaulted to. Again, like I said, nothing wrong with this outfit. It's very chic, very minimalist. And you know, this girl loves a minimalist outfit. However, I sort of had to fact check myself, or fashion check myself, and thought, is this really the outfit that I want to remember my 40th birthday with? Is this the outfit that I want photographed and then me to look back on for decades, to show my children, to show my grandchildren? And I think that's the biggest thing for me. I think that's the biggest motivation for me, is I want my outfits to be remembered. I want them to be noticed. I want them to pull people in. And this outfit just isn't doing that for me. And if this is technically correct, what can we do to make it any more interesting? Yeah, I've been reading Vogue since I was 12, so almost 3 decades. I could still remember my grandma gifted me a subscription to Team Vogue. So in my career as a visual stylist, it was required, or not required necessarily, but it was sort of suggested that we read all of the fashion magazines monthly. So it created this different perspective in the way I look at these magazines. So whenever I'm feeling bored or stuck, I refer to this. And I can always find just little nuggets that I can pull out and translate into my own personal everyday style. So first things first, whenever I get my Vogue, I just leaf through it. Like, I just kind of go through it, and I'm that annoying person that dog ears things. That's what I do right away. Because I sort of like the snap sort of feeling of like that impulse of like, oh, I love this. I love this. You know, like, I don't like to overthink it too much. So literally the first page, I'm like already hooked. The Louis Vuitton campaign with Jennifer Connelly, and it's just super fresh and airy and breezy and light and yummy. But this look in particular, this sort of tailored loungy look, but there's just certain little details about the look that are pulling me in. Just even like the little styling of the sleeve, that little zhuzh of the cuff. Really obsessed with is the detailing of the like double layered culotte pant. And then obviously I love the contrast of the mule, the like slipper mule. It's not like over the top, it's classic, but there's just like little details that make you say yes. The little detail of the fur coat, then paired with these super short sequin shorts. It's so simple, yet impactful, right? Like, to me, that just fully like pulls you in. I feel like if you would have put that with just a normal pair of tailored trousers, or like I said, like a full sequins pant, it just wouldn't be as interesting. It's just like, that would have been expected, I feel like. Miu Miu, their whole campaign with the apron, story for another day. I'm beyond obsessed. We're gonna save that one for a whole nother video, so stay tuned. Oh gosh, I have a lot of dog ears in here. Goodness gracious. We're gonna skip that one. Now, this, I'm loving the styling choices that are being made here. So, you know, we got the sporty half-zip sweatshirt, and then paired with this gauzy sheer skirt. And what I love about this look is it is romantic, for sure, because it takes you to a different place. It takes you out of the normal, but it's also like, this would somewhat be practical, right? Like, this would be a practical look. So I love that. Like, keep that in mind. We found some good interest, right? We've been pulled in by some good pieces. So there's a lot you can talk to when it comes to interest. A lot more than what we can talk about in today's video. A big part of it is contrast. Massive part of it. But again, that's a loaded topic. So what is the little specific nugget, the thing that we can take away from this Vogue issue and translate into this outfit today? And I think what all of these have in common is the very specific thing of drama. Yeah. You know I love a bit of drama. I don't think drama has to be anything over the top. Drama to me is just something that's a little bit more unexpected, something that isn't of the normal. And that can be as simple as a styling detail. It could be something as easy as bold statement earrings. It could be the simple pop of a collar. Maybe you style a dress in a completely different way. Just one little bit of that dramatic interest. So these are good pieces, but I've done every version of this outfit. I don't even know how many times. So I just want a little more. Thinking back to the Louis Vuitton look, what I loved about that one was sort of this unexpected layering detail, which sort of then brings me to then something like this Chanel vest. It's got this great like quilted stitching and just kind of brings in this really interesting texture. But to have that sort of sneaky detail, sort of like the Louis Vuitton, where it's that sneaky, you know, double layer of the culotte pant, I think this would be better kind of wearing underneath the shirt and kind of just letting this beautiful contemporary texture kind of just peek through. It's like you don't see it until you see it. That's already giving me some intrigue, some inspiration. Which sort of then makes me think about the Gucci look, not in a literal way because mama don't wear short shorts. So really sort of playing with like a dramatic length. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like short shorts. So what if I change out this black shirt for this black shirt? Yes, drama. What then gets me even more excited with this is it sort of reminds me of the inspiration of the New Balance look. I love the idea of that romantic skirt that's super long and flowy and gauzy and yummy. I guess good drama for me is something that makes you feel something, something that pulls you in, something that makes you sit on the edge of your seat and lean a little bit closer. Yeah. Welcome to the Vogue Breaker.